So, good evening. Apologies for my lateness. I do apologise, but nature took its calls and unfortunately you had to wait. But I'm here and we're ready. Listen, we're playing tomorrow, 2 o'clock kickoff. We've got Bournemouth at home and it's not going to be an easy game. So anyone who thinks it's going to be an easy game, then relax yourself because it ain't. They're a decent outfit. They've got a decent manager. They've got a decent team. Nathan Ake, decent centre-back. I've said many, many times I'll take him at Arsenal. I still would take him at Arsenal. Josh King, another one, a good player. Callum Wilson is linked with a £50 million move to Manchester United. Now, they sold Lukaku. God knows why they sold Lukaku, but listen, I don't care. I'm not a Man United fan, so let them crack on doing what they're doing with dead Rashford up front. But yeah, we have got Bournemouth tomorrow. I'm super excited for the game. I can't lie. I'm over the moon, like buzzing. We're coming off of the back of a 4-0 win against Standard Liège the other night, where everybody played really well. Let me adjust this. It looks like I'm sort of don't quite look right. There we go. Anyway, we come off of the back of a 4-0 win the other night against Standard Liège. We had some fantastic performances in that team, and I'm going to get into my starting 11 in a minute. I'm going to pick some of the players that played the other night as well, so it's going to be an interesting lineup. But big up every single person who's watching live already. I do appreciate that. And very, very close to 30,000 subscribers, which is nearly half of that Emirates attendance, by the way. So yeah, we're over 29k. So big respect to every single person who's subscribed already. Don't forget, tomorrow I will be doing a watch along. Me and Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in the description. Go and check him out. Get him up to 10k if you could. That would be great. But I just want to say a massive, massive well done to my team. My Brighton boys did really well today. Obviously, you guys know Graham Potter and all that thing, yeah? So, yeah, listen, my boys done well today. Fully slapped up Tottenham, which is always nice. But now we've got a massive opportunity as Arsenal to go and I think we'd be 4 points clear if we win of them lot. So, a big game today. Liverpool beat Leicester. So, again, we can go third, I think, if we win the game. Leicester lost in stoppage time, 95th minute penalty from James Milner. I haven't seen it. I'm waiting for match of the day. Not that I've watched that for about 6 years, but there we go. I might watch it tonight. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get into my starting 11 for this game, and then I'm going to go for a score prediction, tell you I think the game's going to go, etc., etc., etc. And then I'm going to read out some of your comments and questions. So do bear with me whilst I go through my starting 11. Obviously, we're going to start with Leno in goal. This is a team I would pick. My hair looks weird. No, do you know what it is? I walked to the shop, yeah, and it is hammering down with rain. So I set the stream up. I walked to the shop. Nature took its calls when I come back, but it is hammering down. So, yeah, I'm a little bit mullered right now. I need a haircut, if I'm being completely honest. It's way too long. So, yeah, my hair does look a bit weird. But Leno in goal. This is a team I would pick, not the team that I think Emery will pick. I'm going with Leno. Right back, I'm going with Bellerin. I think he was fantastic the other night. I thought he'd done really, really well. We got a full 90 minutes under his belt as well. He was still bombing forward in the last stages of the game. And it's good to see him back. We've had Maitland-Niles there for a while. And let's be real, as much as he's done all right, he ain't Hector Bellerin in that position, which is natural to Hector Bellerin. So I'm going to start him there. Left back, wifey. Kieran Tierney, my boy. I'm getting fully number 3 on the back of my shirt. Big up Tom Plant as well. I know you watch my streams, bruv, yeah? He tweeted me earlier. He got Tierney number 3 on the back of his shirt. So big up to you. I don't know if you're in the chat right now, but if you're not, I know you'll be watching on playback. So yeah, big up to you. I'm fully getting Tierney number 3 on the back of my shirt as well, on all of them. I haven't even got myself the blue shirt yet. I need to get myself the blue shirt. So yeah, that will be something I'll do very soon. But Tierney left back, centre backs. I gave you a little teaser earlier. I'm going with David Luiz and Rob Holding. I think they complement each other. I think the fact that they've both got a bit of pace, they've both got the aerial ability, they both get stuck in, they're both good with their feet. If we're going to play this passing out from the back rubbish that I don't really agree with right now, where they both split and come to the edge of the 6-yard box, they're the perfect two to play. They're the two that you want on the ball because they're comfortable on the ball. When you give it to Socrates, Mustafi, they get a little bit flustered very quickly. Not for me. Not for me at all. I'd rather go with them two. I think both of them are good on the ball. They can both ping a pass diagonally, square, forward, backwards, whatever, you know. And one goes, one stays. You know, they've both got the ability to run over halfway. They've both got the ability to drop a shoulder and take a man on, which is fantastic. And that's something that we need, because listen, Rob Holding was our best centre back until he got injured last season. Our season kind of fell apart a little bit without him. It didn't capitulate. It did towards the end, but we done all right without him. But it wasn't quite the same as with him. So I'm glad he's back, and I'm fully putting him in my team. So that's my back four. I'm going 4-2-3-1, by the way. The two in midfield, Joe Willock, all day long, that kid has got to start. Again, another fantastic performance the other night against Standard Liège. Scored a goal. He looked knackered when he came off, but he scored a goal and he was up and down that midfield all night long. Fantastic performance. For somebody so young, who's been at the club for so long, he's been here 16 years, I think. He gets it. He gets what it means to people like me and you and every other Arsenal fan on the planet. He gets what it means to play for the badge. He's grown up an Arsenal fan. So that's what we want to see. And I'm fully putting him in my team. Next to him, you know I ain't picking Granit Xhaka. Come on, the Albanian ain't getting in my team. No chance. I'm putting Lucas Torreira in. I thought he looked off the pace. I thought he was the worst of the starting 11 players the other night. I don't know what's going on with him this season, but he don't look like the Torreira of last season, especially the first half of last season, where he was, you know, in their faces. He was 100 mile an hour. He'd throw his body in the way. And I think that's maybe down to the fact that Emery's trying to play him a little bit further forward, which doesn't really suit him. So for me, I'm going to put him in. I'm going to give him a chance. I think that if we play Willock, Torreira, I think you've got the legs to get up and down. You've got the defensive midfielder to sit there. And then I'm going with three in front of them, two wingers and a number 10. The number 10 Ceballos for me. So Guendouzi, as well as he's played recently, not for me this weekend. I'm going to go with Ceballos, Willock and Torreira as the three in midfield, or as a two in midfield with two, three in midfield with two wingers, sorry. Ceballos scored his first goal for us the other night. Superb performance again. And he is what Ozil fanboys think Mesut Ozil is. He can drop a shoulder. He can run past a man. He can swing a pass. He can score a goal. He tracks back. He's got the physical side. Where has this number 10 been hiding our whole lives? Oh, yeah, that's it. Real Madrid. Anyway, that's my number 10 for the game. Right wing, I'm dropping Pepe. Yeah, I'm dropping Pepe. He ain't starting my game. I am going to put Reece Nelson on the right wing. I think that he played really, really well the other night. And I was critical of him, and I have been a couple of times this season. I don't think he's really grasped his opportunity. The other night against Standard Liège, I thought he was superb. Yeah, I marked him 8 out of 10. It could have been maybe an 8.5. I thought I was a bit harsh when I look back at it. Fantastic performance. He got the ball. He was driving forward, and he was playing on the left wing that night as well. I want to see him on the right wing. So that's why I'm starting him. I think that this is an ideal game for him to go at them. Left wing, Bukayo Saka. He obviously didn't feature the other night. He was rested for that game, wasn't even in the squad. So I do believe that he will start. That's not the reason I've picked him. I've picked him because I want to pick him. And that's harsh because I rate Martinelli and he was fantastic the other day. And I think Martinelli is better than Saka. But I'm saving Martinelli as maybe a second half substitute. So for me, Saka starts, and then we go with the main man, the £60 million man, the best striker in the league right now, and that is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So that's my 1 to 11. Obviously, off the bench, you could have options. You could have Xhaka. You could put Ozil on the bench if you want to, if that's your thing. Granit Xhaka, if again that's your thing. You could have Maitland-Niles on the bench. You could bring him on in midfield. You could have Callum Chambers. You could have anybody on the bench. But at the end of the day, it's my 1 to 11. You don't have to agree with it. I'm going to read some of yours out in a short while. But the reason I've picked that team is I just think that midfield complements each other. You know, you've got the box-to-box goal threat of Joe Willock. You've got the defensive midfielder who is actually a defensive midfielder, which is something that Guendouzi and Granit Xhaka aren't. You've got a proper defensive midfielder. You've also got the creativity from Ceballos. You've then got the pace down the wings with Saka and Nelson. You've got the main man up front. What a back line as well. Tierney whipping them balls in for Aubameyang. You've got Bellerin bombing up and down, and then you've got two ball-playing centre-backs. For me, that team slaps Bournemouth up all day long. By the way, big up 300 people watching live. 52 likes, so please do slap a like on the video. It does help grow the channel, believe it or not. Anybody who's not subscribed, do subscribe as well. Let's get the likes up to 100 ASAP. And I'm going to read out some of your 1 to 11s for the next couple of minutes. And then I'll go to how I see the game going. Then I'll go to my score prediction and I'll get some of yours and we'll get out of it. Because I know I started this stream late, so I want to wrap this up fairly sharpish if I can. Xhaka the leader, says Kartik, not Nan. I know you want to wind up as well. No Guendouzi, how can he not be playing? Listen, he came on the other night. I thought he was poor when he came on, mate. I think, you know, it's Bournemouth at home. It's not Barcelona at home. So why not rest him? Why not put Torreira in there? Why not put Ceballos in there? Why not put Joe Willock in there? You know, Joe Willock started first 3 games of the season. Why did he get dropped? You know, so I don't know. I think I'll drop Guendouzi, and that's why I picked Willock instead. Lee, my guy, says Ayaz. Thank you, mate. Big up DJ Fury. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. Pepe deserves to be dropped. He's been shit, but people don't want to say it because of how much he costs. Big up yourself, Crook. Hope you're good, bruv. Long time no see. Xhaka has nudes of Wenger. He must have nudes of Emery as well. None of these managers think they're captain material. Deserve to start every game, says Romano. I was also eyeing the kit. Mate, I ain't even talking about him. Listen, I've triggered every single 14-year-old on Twitter today, mate. So, yeah, I'm not even going down that road. Too risky putting 2 youngsters in the front 3 at the same time. Pepe needs confidence, says Jeremiah. Can you sing, bruv? Jeremiah was a good singer. Kebab and Lee on a Saturday night. Roll on the game tomorrow. Big up yourself. Enjoy your kebab, mate. I hope it ain't got a slosh like a kebab, though, bruv. Come on, there's no need for the slosh. Why does the Sackers have to track back? Bruv, I swear you're a troll, you know. Yeah, I swear, you just troll my comments. I ain't even reading your comments ever again, bruv. So you best getting yourself out of my chat. Lee the legend. Thank you, mate. Xhaka boom. Well, we ain't seen a Xhaka boom since when? Man United last season? Guendouzi over Ceballos, says NC. Listen, I like Guendouzi, yeah, so don't get me wrong. I like him. But if you're looking for creativity, Ceballos is the guy for me. Arsenal win by a goal or it will be a draw. Go on, whack your 1 to 11s in there. I'll read them out for a couple of minutes. You're doing a watch along, VCC says. Yes, I am. Me and Guna Eagle Eye. The link for him is in the description. We are doing a watch along. I'll be doing my starting 11 reaction just over an hour before I start, about 5 minutes before they announce it. So just before an hour before kickoff, I will be going live with the starting 11 reaction. So that'll be about 5 to 1. About 5 to 10 to 2, I'll be doing a live watch along with Guna Eagle Eye. The last one, by the way, for the Standard Liège game, which was essentially a dead rubber. We all knew we were going to win that game. Is nearly on 28,000 views. So thank you very much for that, or 27,000, something like that. So listen, big up yourselves, every single one of you that watched that. And that stream was quite lit because it got more and more people joining it, the more goals we scored, which is kind of weird because everyone thinks that we only get views when we're losing. Well, there you go. There's nearly 30,000 when we win. Aussie Guna, evening, mate. It's probably daytime where you are, but big up yourself. Leno, Tierney, Holding, Louise Chambers, Torreira, Willock, Ceballos, Saka, Aubameyang, Peps. Going to go for Bang to come into the side after the internet. Oh, you're going to go for Bellerin after international. Fair enough, bruv. Listen, that's a decent team as well. I can't really knock it if I'm being honest. Arsenal 1-0-2-3-4 has gone bold. He's gone Martinez in goal. Wow, this is bold, bruv. I'm just reading your team. Lacazette's not fit, by the way, so I know you've picked him, but he's not fit, mate. You've got Martinez, Chambers, Mustafi, Holding, Tierney, Saka, Willock, Guendouzi, Maitland-Niles, Laka, Abba. So yeah, can somebody check if that's the real Gunnar Claude in the building, Gunnar Claude TV? Because I can't do that because my phone's over there somewhere. So can somebody tell me if that's the real Claude? And the lighting probably is poor, mate. I'm in my bedroom. What hair gel do you use? This is currently water, mate. It's rainwater. Because I walked to the shop before I've done this stream. But I normally use Fiber Putty VO5. Maybe they should. I need a haircut, man. Stay at my Barnet. Can we take a minute to laugh at Spurs? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Martinelli, Abba up front, says David. Evening to you, mate. Martinelli, Chambers, Tierney, Mustafi, Guendouzi, Willock, says Chris. You didn't do your front three, bruv. Pepe needs confidence, says Oscar. He does need confidence, to be fair. He looked shocking when he came on the other night. 6:34 a.m. Sunday morning, Lee, sunny Queensland. Bruv, why are you sat up watching me at 6:34 in the morning, bruv? Surely you should be spooning, which leads to forking, bruv. Come on. Where's wifey right now? Yeah, come on. Turn the stream off and fully go and do what you're doing, bruv. What do you think will happen tomorrow? I'm coming to that in a minute, man. Have some patience, Max. You guys are on my clock right now. Come on, chill. Yes, it is the real Guna Claude. Well, big up Claude. Listen, I have to ask that every time. In fact, you know what? Every time he comes into the chat, I love Claude. So go and subscribe to Guna Claude, yeah? Fully deserves more subscribers. I've got more subscribers than Claude. That's actually a disgrace if you think about it. Yeah, that guy's been out there for a long, long time. So go and show him some love, man. Always been sound with me. Love him to bits. Any bricklaying jobs in Australia? Hey, brother, I'm going to come to Australia one day. You know that, innit? Claude, if you're still in the building, I hope you're well, mate. I really do. Should try this new hair product called 7-2 made in Tottenham. Oh, Jesus Christ. Press send accidentally. Pepe, Saka and Martinez. Martinelli, I think you mean, Chris. Yeah, not Martinez. We're putting the goalkeeper up front, brother. You're that confident. Connor says, Leno, Chambers, Socrates, Holding, Tierney, Willock, Torreira, Ceballos, Peps, Saka, Abba. You'd go with Socrates, yeah? Do you know what? Do you know what, right? Listen, I rated Socrates. It's kind of a weird one because I rated Socrates last season, yeah? This season, man, what has gone on with that guy? He's either eaten a bit too much and put a bit of weight on and slowed down, or he just don't fancy it. He has been so out of sorts this season. It's unreal. But there we go. Good evening, Lee. This is the best channel, says Mansour. Thank you for the kind words, mate. Come to South Africa. Bruv, Matthew, I'll be coming to South Africa. I'm also going to be going to Zimbabwe at some point. Victoria Falls is the one, bruv. I'll be going there. And to them balancing little rock things that they've got in Zimbabwe. So, yeah, definitely, bruv. South Africa and Zimbabwe are on the list. Because you're lovely. That's why the Aussie guy wakes up at 6:30 a.m., you know, says Alfie. Listen, it's mad. I can't even lie. You lot are crazy, man. Lee, you're a legend. Greetings from Helsinki. Another beautiful place. Thank you very much for the donation as well, my friend. Always, always, always welcome. 404 people watching live. 87 likes. You know the drill. Let's get into it. Let's go. How do I think the game's going to go? I think that they're going to come and attack, if I'm being completely honest, which is why I think we're going to slap them. They don't do the whole park the bus thing. They don't do the sit back behind the ball. Let's park the bus. Let's just soak up the pressure and take a 0-0. This is an Eddie Howe team. They've got attacking players. I think Harry Wilson is missing for the game tomorrow, so he's not going to be playing. Obviously, they've got Callum Wilson up front. They've got Josh King. Very good players, both of them. They've got Nathan Aki. He's gonna try and pocket Aubameyang if he can. Good luck with that. Everyone else has tried and failed this season. So it's going to be an interesting game. Their midfield's very workhorse. They're workhorses. They will run around. They'll snap at your heels. They'll get in at you. And Eddie Howe demands nothing less than 100% press. So I think we're going to beat them quite comfortably, if I'm being honest. I think that we need to go out and play how we did against Standard Liège the other night. Now, that's not going to be easy. Obviously, it's going to be a change of personnel. The team I've picked would fully slap that team, in my opinion. But it's not the team I'm picking. It's the team Unai Emery's picking. And we're going to see that on the starting 11 reaction that I do tomorrow. We know Granit Xhaka is going to be in there. I refuse point blank to pick that geezer in my team. Liability. Ain't getting in my team. Ryan Fraser, somebody we tried to sign. Allegedly tried to sign. Could he cause Callum Chambers if he picks him, or Bellerin if he picks him? Problems down that side. Who knows? If it's Bellerin, well, we know he ain't going to outpace him because they're as quick as each other. And if anything, Bellerin's quicker. But then you've got to go with how quick we turn the ball over from defence to midfield to attack. And that all hinges on what midfield he picks. If he picks a slow Mesut Ozil, Granit Xhaka that slow the pace down, that take an extra touch, that are so predictable, then, yeah, it's going to be a long, long afternoon for Arsenal. I don't think he will pick Ozil. I do think he'll pick Xhaka. He's his captain. Although saying that, has anyone seen the video of Xhaka giving the ball straight to Mavropanos in training? Yeah, literally straight across the pitch, straight to Mavropanos. He pings it straight in the top bins. So if that's anything to go by, hopefully we will not be seeing the Falbanian in the team tomorrow. But I do think we'll win the game. Like I said, the reason I think we'll win the game is because they're going to come and attack. They're going to have a go. They're going to try and score goals. They're going to try and play football against us. That's what they do, you know, and that's why they're a decent team. Listen, let's be real. They're not going to be easy to beat, but I do think that will be their undoing. So with all of that in mind, I'm going to go with a score prediction of Arsenal 4. Yes, I know. Bournemouth 1. I do think they'll score. Either Josh King or Callum Wilson will score a goal, but I fully think we're going to score 4. I'm so confident for the game, and that's without being arrogant or cocky or anything like that. I'm just really confident, and I do think that we are going to win the game comfortably because of how they play. If it was a Burnley or somebody like that coming to, or a Stoke City or something, I know they're not in the league, but somebody like that, then I would have probably gone 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, something like that. But the fact that they attack, the fact that they've got players that can hurt us, the fact that we don't defend properly most of the time. Callum Wilson can cause any team in the world a problem when he's on it. So can Josh King. You know, they're both very, very talented footballers. That's the reason I think we're going to do them, because they're going to come and they're going to have a go. And that's why I think we're going to slap them 4-1. So no doubt I'll be ripping my hair out and we'll lose 3-2 or something. But there we go. Anyway, 403 people watching live, 21 minutes 30. I'm going to do another 5 minutes and get myself out of here on 26 and a half, 27. Do stick a like on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. Don't forget, starting 11 reaction tomorrow, an hour before kickoff. Don't forget also live watch along tomorrow. And I'll be doing my player ratings in the evening as well. So keep your eyes peeled for all 3 of them. Don't forget to subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye as well. I'll be doing the player ratings on his channel. And everyone hit me for 5 minutes with your score predictions. I'm going to do 5 minutes just reading as many out as I can until, 26 minutes. So 4 minutes, go. I'll read out as many as I can. If Kolasinac, Socrates and Xhaka play, I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. If not, we'll win 4-1. Says Aussie Guna. Lee, how can Emery lineup be different from literally everybody's? What is wrong with him? Why does he play Xhaka? This is psychotic at this stage if he plays him. Evan, you're on a mad one, bruv. Ryan says 3-1. Crook says 3-1. If I miss your scores, by the way, VCC says 3-0. If I miss them, they're coming in rapid, so bear with me. DJ Fury 2-1. Iniat, I hope I got that right, 2-1. Samantha, big up yourself, babes. I hope you're all right. 3-2. I hope all these scorelines are to Arsenal, by the way. YME says 5-2. David says 3-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 says Ali Dada. Chris says 3-1. Pistol Pete, evening to you, mate. 2-1. Abba's on 49 goals, definitely going to get one. That is a very good point. I missed that, actually. He's 1 away from 50 goals for Arsenal. I think this will be his 74th game tomorrow. That is relentless. That's what? 1 game every 3 don't score. That's mad. That is mad. Unbelievable. 4-0 says King Hover. 3-1 Onion Head. Oh, wow, these are going rapid, man. 3-1 says DJ. Big up yourself, bruv. Peter Forbes says 3-1. Alan says 4-0. Bruv, I can't even read that name, you know. I'm so sorry. Ustada Ali Umbana. I hope I got that right, bruv. I probably ain't, but 4-1. 3-1 to the Guns says Evan. 5-0 says Luke. 4-2 says Abdi Shakur. I hope I got that right as well. 4-2 if we win. We'll win if Xhaka's benched. Lil Brody says 5-2. Mansour 4-0. Oh, these are going rapid, man. Ryan said, why not 7-2? Yossi says 3-0. Aubameyang hat-trick. That's what I'm talking about, bruv. Straub says 4-0. Max says 3-1. Luke says 5-0. Fabio says 4-0. Abba hat-trick. Everyone's predicting Abba hat-tricks, you know. I'd love to see that. 3-0 from California. Come on, George. Big up yourself. Jaskarit says 4-0. 6-0 says Big Boy. Connor 5-1. Mate, this is mad. Everyone's confident. And do you know what? That's what happens when you go out and slap a team in midweek. Yeah, and you see the excitement. The way we played the other night was absolutely superb. Now, we've got to take that into this Premier League game. TS Talk Sports says 3-1. Marley Mars says 4-0. Saka hat-trick. Like, can you imagine if he scored a hat-trick? That would be mental. Budget Music says 5-0 to Arsenal, my team. I hope Ozil will start tomorrow. You're trying to trigger me, I swear, Naki. Well, listen, if he starts, you guys know this as well, yeah? If Mesut Ozil starts a game and he plays well, you know I praise him, innit? Yeah? It's when he don't start or when he don't play well and people still praise him for nothing. That's when I get on his case. 3-0 Coquelin hat-trick. Bro, Joe, you're a joker, man. Lee, my main account is blocked. Well, DM me on Insta. I'll read it tomorrow and unblock you, mate. I'm busy for the rest of the night, yeah? But DM me on Insta and give me the name of your YouTube that's blocked and I'll unblock it. Don't give me your email because that makes no difference to me. Just give me the name that's blocked, yeah? Gary says 3-0. Evening, mate. Sean says Pepe hat-trick. Xhaka to give away a penalty, says Crook. Emery needs to play them. They were insane last match. See, look, Samantha's got proper clued up on the football, you know. Listen, girls know their stuff. Big up yourself, sweetheart. I hope you're good, yeah? My first 11, Bellerin won't start, says Matt. Chambers, Holding, Louise, Tierney, Torreira, Willock, Guendouzi, Martinelli, Abba, Saka. Nice team, man. Ilias, I'm very well, mate. I'm very good. 2-0, Pepe says Zeppa Zep. Ilias says 3-0. Ryan Fraser to have a shocker. Saul Yas says Desmond 2-2. Oral Smith says 2-0 from New York. Big up yourself, bruv. Hamed says 5-1. 4-1 says Omar. Right, I am going to wrap this up and get out of here. Thank you very, very much to still 400 people watching live. Come on, man. 73 people, 72 people. Slap the like button. Smash the granny out of it. Come on. Smash the effing granny out of it, yeah? Like Danny Dyer said in that film, I'm going to smash the fucking granny out of that. Yeah, so get on it. Smash it. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who watched, whether you weren't in the chat or not, or were in the chat or not, sorry. That lighting in the background's kind of winding me up, you know. I have to keep putting my head there. But I will be back tomorrow, an hour and 5 minutes before kickoff. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Hopefully my Barnet will look a bit better than this. I got a little bit windswept and rain swept when I went to the shop before this stream. So thank you very much. Let's do this tomorrow. I am going to go with a score prediction of 4-1, like I said. You know my starting 11. Anybody who's coming late, go watch it on playback. Laters, peeps.